Welcome to Excel Magic Trick number 992. Hey, if you want to download this workbook, 989 to 993, click on the link below the video. Hey, in this video here, we have a criteria of 1, 2, 3. But what this means is we want to look through this column of IDs and only add the numbers from the amount columns when the last three digits equal 1, 2, 3. So our total needs to get these three numbers. So no problem. Sounds like we can use sum if we have one criteria and a wildcard. So here the range is going to be the criteria range. The criteria, well, I just join this 1, 2, 3. Asterisk means as many characters as you want. The problem with this approach is that that asterisk is not going to work on numbers. All right, so that means we have to do something else. Well, we're going to look through here and notice the pattern. It's always the last three digits that we're after. So let's look at the right function. If I take the right of a single cell and say, hey, give me the three right characters, it will deliver that 1, 2, 3. Now, check this out. The right function, that text argument, is expecting a single value. We need to look through the whole column. So I'm going to click, highlight that, and highlight the entire column. Now, we've jumped into the realm of array formulas, because as soon as we put more than one item into that argument, we're making an array formula. Anytime you give an argument that's expecting one value more than one value, the actual function will spit out more than one value. So because we gave it 9 items, the right will spit out 9 answers. So I'm going to hit the F9 key. There we go. So we've extracted from this whole column inside our single cell the last three digits. Now notice double quotes. That means that it's text. Control Z. I'm going to say, hey, is that array created by our array formula element equal to this 1, 2, 3? But notice that's a number. So when we highlight this and hit F9, all falses. Data mismatch. Number against text. Control Z. So I'm going to convert number 1, 2, 3 to text by joining it to a null text string. Double quote, double quote. That's a text string with no length. Watch this. If I highlight this and hit F9, there we go. We've converted that number from there to a text number. And now it'll match correctly against all of the items in that the right is spitting out. Control Z, highlight F9. There we go. Now we need to add up all of the trues. I can't put this into the SUMIF and say, hey, criteria true, because SUMIF function, as well as COUNTIF and SUMIFs and all of the like, cannot handle an array calculation. So I'm going to use SUMPRODUCT. SUMPRODUCT. Now, SUMPRODUCT cannot understand those trues and falses. So if I click in F9, whoops. Click. Oh, it's not picking up. Look at that. So I'm going to highlight this. We already saw F9. Those trues and falses, SUMPRODUCT cannot read those. So we have to convert them to ones and zeros. An efficient way to do that is with the double negative. But watch this double negative. That equal sign and ampersand would calculate after that. So we need to force those to calculate first. So I'm going to put close parentheses. Now, right now, if I highlight, boop, and F9, we can see now we have our ones and zeros. If we were counting, we get a count of 3. And that would be the answer, right? But we're not counting. So we take that array of ones and zeros in the array1 argument. I type a comma to get to the next array. And now I highlight this range. What does SUMPRODUCT do? The product part means that it multiplies array2 times array1. Only when there's a 1 in the first array will it pick up the numbers in the second array. And then that's the product part. The sum part will add. There we go. All right, we'll see you next video.